Today I'll be teaching you how to make some Valentine's Day macarons. So the first thing you'll need is some egg white, and we are using 1 egg white. Make sure you measure out your egg whites because not all eggs are the same. So make sure you measure and that it is 30 grams. And then you'll need some other ingredients such as almond flour and confectioner sugar, which I have combined in this bowl. And you'll also need 1 tablespoon, which is 20 grams of granulated sugar, and then food coloring of your choice. I'm going with pink. Next, you're going to take a piping bag, and I'm using the Wilton number 10 piping tip, and I'm just putting that through the piping bag. And then I'm passing the piping bag through this cup here so that it will be easier to pour in the mixture after that. Then you want to make sure to sieve your confectioner sugar and almond into this bowl because you wouldn't want any clumps and big pieces to be in the mixture. Then you are going to add your granulated sugar into your egg and whisk it up. Make sure to use either a glass bowl or a stainless steel bowl. When it reaches to this consistency, you can add in your food coloring. Like I mentioned, I will be going with pink. Back to where we were saying about the bowl, it is because the bowl has to be grease free, so usually plastic bowls tend to hold some oil, so make sure you are using either a very new bowl or a glass bowl, or like what I'm using here, a stainless steel one. Then you want to mix your egg white until it reaches very stiff peak so that you won't undermix the mixture easily. Be careful not to overmix, as there will be a chance that you will overmix your egg. Next, you want to just dump in all the dry ingredients into your egg mixture because the egg is really stiff, so it wouldn't like collapse it immediately. Then you want to slowly fold it together like I'm doing right here. Another tip is to use a smaller bowl because that way the air wouldn't escape as quickly as using a super big bowl. So it is unlikely that you will overmix your mixture in a smaller bowl. To check if the mixture is ready, just take a huge lump of the mixture and drop it down like so. And if it looks like that, like it comes down in a straight ribbon form, then it's ready. Then we're gonna pour in our mixture into our piping bag and you will be good to go. So I printed out a heart-shaped template, but you can do without it as well, but I thought it makes things a lot easier and a lot more even. So I'm just gonna pipe out the heart shapes like here. I moved the baking sheet a little bit just so the hearts are not too close to each other, otherwise they would just stick together afterwards. So over here I did half hearts and half regular circular shape, which you can tell I am also using a template. Next, you want to bang your tray on the countertop really hard. Basically, you are spreading the mixture and also releasing the air bubbles inside. If you don't get the air bubbles out, they will just crack in the oven. Let it dry on the countertop for about 15 minutes and then put it in an oven at 148 degrees at 15 minutes. After about 5 minutes, they should be risen and look like this with their really pretty feet, and this is how they look like when they're out. Let it cool before you pull them out of the baking sheet, and once they're cool, you can start to look for the most matching pair and then just pair them up together and you can store them. You can make other varieties of Valentine's Day macarons. The other day I made red ones, like bright red ones, And then I also made plain white ones, and then I used this hot confetti sugar thing and just sprinkle them on top. The last step would be to fill them up with some ganache, and there are a lot of recipes that you can find online, so they're really easy to make, so I'm not gonna show you that. So I hope you guys enjoy watching this tutorial, and hope you guys make some lovely Valentine's Day macarons for your loved ones, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!